Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Bruce does not know my life. Okay, well,
Correct.
welcome into our next leg of our race around the world here at the Pitstop Pals, part of the Reality Realm Network. My name is Kevin Oliver, or Reddy Oliver, as some may say.
Nobody says that. But my name is Bruce Heller.
I'm glad that there's no question mark behind it this time.
What's a question mark?
Hated that. Um, but yeah, we have a new amazing race to talk about, Bruce.
Yes, we do.
No, we're not doing this.
Okay, no, I know. That's the last time. I thought about it for like half a second, doing it the whole episode, and I decided that would even annoy me. So that's my barometer for when not to do something. Would I be annoyed by it? At least on this show, it is.
Fair enough.
In life as a whole, I'm a lot more cautious of other people than I am here. But on this show, if something is so bizarre it would even annoy me, I do not do that thing.
If you say so. Amazing Race, season
38.
38,
Oh,
premiere this last Thursday. Two worlds collide is the quote. Do you know who said it?
Bill.
No. It
Oh,
was a player,
didn't know.
Enzo.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Hmm.
his run on Amazing Race was exactly what I expected.
And what our draft anticipated as well.
I only have two quotes. I was excited to have a new season and wasn't listening for quotes.
Before I get into quotes, I want to give everybody a draft update here. Our draft was 13 teams. We drafted 12 of them, left the audience with one. Audience, you suck. You have Enzo and Jack, and you're out of contention now.
Now update the draft from my other show.
Hang on. I have more to say about this draft. If you look at our draft teams, top seven had all six of my teams and only 1 year's in it.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I'm trying to think which team of yours even hit top seven. Jack and Chelsea, I think. No, that's mine. Who is yours?
Highland and Taylor?
Nope, they got ninth. Um, top seven. I gotta get back here. Um, oh, Christine and Rubina
Oh, there we go.
was the only team of yours that beat any team of mine.
Well, it's helpful when there's a challenge that's literally your job. So good for them.
Yes, yes. Anyway, Bruce, we don't need to talk about the other draft we're part of.
You mean you don't want to talk about your very confident pick that was spitting in people's faces at one point in the
That was
episode?
cool. I liked that part.
I'd be ticked off if I was the person getting spat at, but
Jeremiah asked her to.
I know I missed that when I first watched it. I feel like a lot of people have missed that based on the way people are talking about it.
Well, it was not part of the edit.
Oh, well then I saw it. I learned that somewhere, but based on seeing the episode, I'm like, oh, that would make me mad. Okay, that makes sense. But still, this is not the show to talk about the other draft. I did that
You
enough
brought
on
it
our
up.
premiere recap.
You brought it up.
I know. I just wanted to see what you do, but I talked about that pick enough in our premiere recap, so only a couple times.
Yeah. I still stand by my pick. I knew it was a big swing.
Yeah,
I knew that I needed to do something drastic, and it did not turn out in my favor. And we'll see how this season goes. I'm down, but not out yet.
Yeah,
But even if my throne gets um taken away from me this time, I'm ready to come back swinging on 50.
there you go.
Anyway, you had two quotes you said.
I do. I have biking in the Netherlands. Holla! And what if Phil went to bed?
Yeah, I did have that one.
Because they were so far behind, they thought Phil might have gone to bed and wouldn't be at the finish line waiting for them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, while they were doing that first challenge with the sled, Enzo says, might be a good one, as Jack misses every single bowling pin.
Yeah.
I have Lexi, you cannot wiggle.
I missed that.
We had to wear these Dutch cheese guy outfits. We've won as many Tour de France's as Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, not true technically, but
Technically, it is.
I mean, he still won them.
Not if you look at anything, they were taken away.
Oh, yes, but this is
It's
like this is
officially not his win. Any of them.
okay. I'm gonna get on my soapbox here, and I do this with college sports, but I guess I have to do it with bicycling now. Re Rescinding or taking away championships is one of the dumbest things ever.
So you
Everyone
think
still remembers it. There's videos, people have rings, they have trophies. Just because it's not in a record book doesn't change anything. You
so you
can't go
think that
back like when they took away Reggie Bush's Heisman. Everyone knew he won that. It doesn't change a dang thing. I hate that as a punishment of taking away championships.
so
It's
you
not
think
real.
that
It's
it's
playing pretend.
okay?
Okay, I'm
Can I
done.
speak?
Yeah, I just had to go on my rant.
You think it's okay for all the other people who didn't use steroids that Lance Armstrong gets credit for all these races that he cheated on?
Not necessarily. I just think it's a useless punishment. It's just playing pretend. Oh, he didn't win it. Nah, the film and the video says otherwise.
Okay, well, what if they would have disqualified him in the moment? The film and the video still say that he won.
I mean, yeah, that's different than doing it retroactively years later. I don't know. I'm just not
But it's
into the
still the
whole
film and
playing
the
pretend
video.
of it all.
It's still the film and the video.
Like Reggie Bush at taking his Heisman away. Everyone remembers he won that. I don't really care that that one. I don't care about what they got him in trouble for. He got paid, so what? But it just rescinding championships and trophies is one of the dumbest punishments ever. It doesn't accomplish anything. It doesn't change anything.
It gives credit to the people who actually deserve it.
Eh, I just don't. I don't like it. It is what it is. I didn't mean to get on this soapbox, but oh well.
Well, I will. Most times I would agree with you. When it comes to Lance Armstrong, I will push back all day long.
Oh,
He does
I'm
not
not. This
deserve to be.
isn't me defending Lance Armstrong. I think he's terrible. This is just me being consistent with a pin. Like with college basketball, I think Louisville had their 2013 championship taken away. Everyone remembers they won that. The players still have the rings. If the school still wants to leave that banner hanging in the arena, what's going to stop them? Situations like that, it's just stupid. It doesn't
I
accomplish.
agree. I just don't think that this fits into the same situation.
I just I try to be consistent in general, so I just don't like rescinding or vacating. That's the word I've been trying. Vacating trophies and championships as a whole. Lance Armstrong, I kind of get it a little bit more, but just as a principle, I don't like that as a punishment, mostly because of how the NCAA uses it. And Reggie Bush's Heisman also is another example.
Well, the NCAA, a lot of times those. vacations are not like like what they're punishing for is something stupid in general
Oh,
anyway.
everything the NCAA does is stupid at this point, punishment wise.
Yeah. To whereas the situation we're talking about was literally like
Yeah, he's a terrible person, don't get me wrong, but I just
I don't think you have to I don't think that that takes away from your argument on the NCAA
I
if
just,
you
yeah, I just
don't
have
say
developed
that.
over time. I don't like vacating things because it feels useless. This might be the exception, but you reminded me of the other thing and I got on my soapbox.
Yeah. Most of the time I would agree with you. Like I said.
Shout out
I
Reggie Bush because he's obviously listening to our show. Why wouldn't he be?
definitely. Um, Orange, you glad to see us? Rubina and Christina yelled at Phil because they're the orange team when they got to the uh pit stop or to the
Yeah.
yeah, to the pit stop.
Which, by the way, I texted you this, but for the audience sake, on our cast analysis draft, we were wondering if Tucker and Rubina broke up before or after filming this, and the answer is after. So while these episodes were being made, they were still together, the way I understand it.
Which is said in the show.
Yeah, I just wanted to clear that up because we made a big point on our last episode about wondering about that.
Hmm.
So,
All
and
right.
also
What?
realized that them labeling Kyland and Taylor as dating wasn't super accurate, but I don't know what else they would label this as. They're kind of trying to figure out if it works or not, is the way they said it.
I definitely feel like she said they were dating.
The way they said it in the little chunk I remember is they had tried it, long distance was hard. They were doing this to kind of try and see if it could work or not. And I don't know how else you would label that, to be honest, but and they're not
The
dating now, from what I understand.
right.
So
The way that I understood what they were saying is we are dating, but we have trouble with our communication. So we're seeing if there's any long-term
it's
chances.
true.
That's how I took it as we are dating, but our communication kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um, but anyway, into the episode. It is our European adventure. Bruce's favorite thought, staying in the same continent.
That's not. I can't be alone on that, and I can't. There's no way I'm even the minority on that.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Like it'll still be fun. I'll love the scenes, but I just don't get why we're staying on the same continent the whole time.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't really know what the reasoning was.
Nothing against you, Europe. I'm sure you're lovely, but if it was Asia or South America, I'd have the same opinion. So it's not just me hating on Europe as a continent.
But if you were, it would be understandable.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, we in for those of you who didn't know, which I don't know how you wouldn't know by now, but it is a season where Big Brother competitors are playing with their favorite travel companions. And we get a start not in the United States, which is not normal for the Amazing Race. We start in Hoorn, the Netherlands. And it does not start with a the world's waiting for you. Good luck, travel safe, go. It starts with a challenge where the teams are already racing, and I was not happy when it started like that.
I was very confused, but that's kind of my natural state. So I thought maybe I was missing something. Then they got to the actual start line. I'm like, oh,
Correct.
okay, no, that was weird.
Yeah.
And
And
we're
we get
handicapping a team right off the bat. So that also I don't like.
Wait, what?
Because the team that finishes last in the bowling gets like the hazard thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't I don't love that because normally like an express pass like this, you'd have an option whether to go for it or not, and get and giving a team an extra challenge already on the first leg. Like, yeah, of course, what happened is going to happen results
To be
wise.
to be honest, results wise, I feel like it might still have happened had they not had the hazard.
Well, one of them was Enzo, so it probably does. And Enzo, if you listen, I apologize, but my
No, he
experience with
doesn't.
you is the Challenge USA, so that's on you. But I don't know. I just don't like it as a concept to be giving out
Fair.
the hazard right off the bat before we even start.
Technically, we started.
Before we hit the actual start line. This is like the pregame show.
Yeah, episode 0.
Gosh. Yeah. That's another thing.
Um,
Episode 0, or like college football does week 0. Stop it. It's the first week. It's week 1. It's episode 1. I don't I don't know. That's a weird concept.
yeah. Um,
Man, I'm getting
we
on a lot of soapboxes today.
you are, man. We get some different scenes from people. Somebody didn't know that it was all Big Brother, which was weird. Um,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
they're like, I don't remember who it was, but they're like, we started racing and everybody's Big Brother. And I'm like, well, what did you expect? But we get Joseph talking about how his ex is Taylor. We get Rubina and Tucker talking about how they're still dating.
Yeah.
Um, talking multiple people talk about how there's 3 Big Brother winners on this cast, and how that's going to be kind of a target on their backs.
Yeah.
Um, Enzo's worried about remembering people's names because he hasn't seen half their seasons of Big Brother, the show that he started on.
That tracks. And I
Um,
honestly don't even blame him, but that tracks.
and you're a Big Brother fan, I think now.
Yeah.
Question
But like,
mark.
just because he was on the show, I don't expect him to know everyone or to have
Well,
seen every season.
in the age of super fans, I don't think Survivor's alone in the casting, like
Yeah.
in that realm. I would say all of these CBS shows are leaning towards this super fan idea. So I just feel like you don't hear that very much anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, they get route info, and it's bowling on a sled. The first team to get a strike is going to win an express pass, and the last team is going to get a hazard that they will later have to do an extra challenge at some point in the episode. My thought about this, I don't know what you think. I think that this, in my mind, when I first heard what this was, it felt too easy to be an express pass challenge.
Yeah. It does. It's literally just sliding down the ice on a sled or pushing someone down the ice on a sled.
Hmm.
Right.
Um,
Even we could do that.
yeah, exactly. Jag and Jazz and Lexi and Angela both missed the clue box when they got to that place,
Yeah.
which is wild to me. We have Tucker and Rubina that kiss each other mid challenge.
Yeah. Also wild.
Hmm. We find out that Kyland and Hannah Chada were roommates for about 2 years after they were each on Big Brother.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Hmm.
Also, the two Alyssas were roommates at one point after being on Big Brother. I don't know if they still are, but
Was that also? I think that was also after Challenge USA.
something like that. But they were roommates at one point. I think one of them moved, but at one
Mm.
point they lived together.
Kyland and Taylor got the express pass,
They did.
and that didn't surprise me.
No, not at all. They're gonna be awesome.
And they have to take a taxi to Groda Kirk. Um, then people kept finishing, and it was in this order. To get done with the bowling on a sled. Kat and Alex second. Joseph and Adam third. Um, Izzy and Jag don't like each other. We found that out here. But anyway,
Is
Tucker
that
and
mutual? Because the vibe I get is just Izzy doesn't like Jag, but is that like a they don't like each other thing?
Jag had a confessional where he was talking about how his relationship with Izzy was kind of rocky and kind of up in the air.
All right, because I know, like in the preview for the whole season, they showed a clip of Izzy saying how much she doesn't like Jag and Jazz, and then like spoiler alert for in a couple minutes when Kyland and Taylor give their thing to Jag and Jazz, Izzy makes like a face like she's gonna throw up. So I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
that was mutual or just Izzy being super petty.
Well, I think Izzy doesn't like Jag at all. I
No.
mean, Izzy was the orchestrator that got Jag eliminated before Matt saved him.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't think Jag is extremely fond of Izzy.
Fair enough.
Here's a simple way to see something here. Let's see. Izzy Gleicher. And we're gonna go here. That's not helpful. Okay, she definitely doesn't follow him.
Yeah.
Um, Jack Baines. Does he follow her? He
Yeah.
follows her, but she doesn't follow him.
So it is one-sided. Okay, cool.
Um, Tucker and Eric finished this in fourth. Rubina and Christine in fifth. Jack and Chelsea in sixth. Man. Matt and Megan in seventh. Natalie and Stephanie in eighth. Lexi and Angela in ninth. Hannah and Simone in 10th. Jag and Jazz in 11th. Izzy and Paige in 12th. And Enzo and Jack finished last. And Phil then welcomes everybody onto the mat where they all kind of get introductions to each other, even though for some reason I don't really get it because most of these people knew each other already. But he made everybody like say who they were and stuff.
Yeah.
We get some more funny scenes here, like um, people think that Natalie and Stephanie are dating, but they're just sisters.
Yeah.
Um, we get confessionals like Tucker wants to U-turn Angela.
Yeah.
We find out that Izzy and Paige got engaged 48 hours after she left the Big Brother house. And then Phil tells us that Kylan and Taylor are going to get a second express pass that they can give away to somebody else.
Yes.
And they choose, I think it was a smart move,
It was.
instead of fostering old relationships by giving it to Hannah and Simone because Kylan has a relationship with them, or Joseph and Adam because Taylor has a relationship with them. They give it to Jag and Jazz, trying to form a new bond that will hopefully pay good dividends for them. And a lot of people aren't too thrilled about that because Jag's already like the best challenge performer in Big Brother. And then we get Jack and Enzo getting told they're going to have a hazard. And then we get Phil's intro with the go. And all is right in the world again.
Go.
And then we have route info where we have to travel to the port of Volton Dagen or something like that.
Yes.
That's when we find out that Kylan and Taylor have gaps of communication. Turner gives us a confessional telling us that Jag was the person who needed the express pass the least. We find out Jag had 3 majors in college and Jazz has street smarts. So they have basically all the facets that they need to do well.
Yeah.
And they get to the port, and Phil tells us that the Dutch ride bikes more than any other country, and that they're going to have to ride their bike, tandem bike, to the Edam cheese market.
Wait a second.
What?
The Tour de France thing is untrue. They have not won more than him. They've won the same amount as him. I just realized that.
Yeah,
They
she
both
said,
won 0.
yeah,
She said more, didn't she?
no, as many.
Oh, never mind.
Um, and we get told what Jack and Enzo's hazard is going to be. They're going to have to each eat 1 herring, and we they have to use this weird bike where only one of them's pedaling and the other one's sitting in front, and it just looks not like a good time.
Yeah.
But they ride it down to the Edam cheese market. Where do you want to tell them what they do once they get to the Edam cheese market?
Yes, they have to pick up 39 balls of cheese and stack them 2 at a time on a traditional carrier and deliver them to the guy waiting for them at a nearby market.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to like wear the carrier. They're not like carrying it with their hands only.
And they have to wear Dutch cheese guy outfits.
Those are cool.
And once, it's called a clog bike, the bike that the hazard people had to use.
Yeah. Because it gets all clogged up.
Well, I was thinking it's because the front part looks like a clog.
Well, yes, that's the logical answer.
Mm-hmm. And once you finish the Edam cheese market, you have to go to Vader Wit Gaberas for your next clue. But Enzo thought the herring was good.
Which is confusing, but not surprising.
Hmm. Oh, I had another quote, but I couldn't figure out what it was. So Turner and Megan, they got like lost trying to find the clue down at the port.
Yeah.
And at one point, Turner goes, "This clue could be anything. It could be that duck right there." Camera points to this random duck that they just walked by. Like, okay.
Not
But
quite
then,
how clues work, but I guess
not quite.
if the duck was yellow and had a red stripe on it, that would work.
Hmm. But Jag and Jazz helped Matt and or Turner and Megan here. And Turner still wasn't paying attention, and they walked right by it after Jag and Jazz told him where to go. Then Jag and Jazz yelled at them and told them really helped them out.
Yeah.
Um, but next you get to roadblock time. Who's feeling fresh as a daisy? Do you want to explain?
Yes. So there's a greenhouse we're in that's the size of 6 football fields, and you have to find and pick 9 specific flowers and arrange them in a display box.
Mm-hmm. And the people who did this were Jag, Eric, Izzy, Christine, Stephanie, Joseph, Chelsea, Simone, Lexi, Taylor, Kat, Turner, and Jack.
Yeah.
Um, it was at this point, after the cheese market, before going to the date fresh as a daisy thing, The cat realizes that she did not take her whole costume off, and they have to go find the cheese market again to return their bandana.
Yes, that's crazy.
Um, yeah. In the clog bike, we have the scene of Enzo and Jack where Enzo like falls over and Jack's just laying there in the clog, just laying on the ground. They're idiots, but they
Yeah,
were pretty funny at times. Like you said earlier, Christine is a florist, so that flower challenge really suited her. But then in the middle of the freaking thing, they closed the roof, and so you couldn't see without a headlamp,
yeah,
which is crazy. But that detour was the last challenge, and Jag and Jazz finishes team number one on this week.
shocker.
I mean, they were the 11th team to finish the bowling on ice thing.
I mean, yeah, but everyone's been hyping up how good they are at challenges this whole time.
Yeah. And they get 200 or $2,500 each as their prize.
Yeah,
Tucker and Eric come in as team number two. Just to point out, team number one and team number two were my top two picks.
nice.
Um, and then Jag and Jazz call themselves the Turbinators.
I love that so much.
Izzy and Paige come in as team number three. That was my fifth round pick. Then we have Christine and Rubina, your first team to finish. They were your second pick.
Yes, good for
And then I
them.
noticed that I really loved the checkered flower suit that the guy at the greenhouse was wearing.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, we have Natalie and Stephanie finishing team number five. That was my fourth pick. Jack and Chelsea was my last pick in sixth. And then Hannah and Simone got seventh. They were my third pick. And it was at this point that Kat was over there freaking crying about the flowers. And I just wanted to tell her to shut up.
Yeah, same.
Joseph and Adam, that was your third pick. They finished in eighth.
There we go.
Taylor and Kyland in team nine. That was the first overall pick of the draft. Angela and Lexi, fourth round pick for you, team 10. Kat
Yeah,
and Alex, team 11, your fifth pick. Um, or maybe that was your sixth pick, actually. Yeah, it was your sixth pick. And Angela and Lexi were your fifth. Um,
none of my teams went home. Woo!
yeah. Oh, I do have this thing here about the bed that you were talking about too. Seeing Phil would be so nice. I don't even know if he will be there. What if he went to bed from Turner?
Yeah,
As Matt and Megan become team number 12. I think that was either your third or your fourth pick. But
Matt
Jack
is
and
so much
Enzo,
fun.
the team that went undrafted, is the team that finished in 13th place and eliminated on this leg of the race.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Jack and Enzo?
Um, they were what I expected them to be. I feel like I'm mean to Enzo, but based on my limited experience with him, this was what I expected entirely. So
I think you're justified in being mean to Enzo.
I know I just don't like being mean to people. I'm mean to you, but other than that,
Amen.
you're mean to me also, though.
I am.
Way meaner than I am to you. When I do it, it's
Whoa,
only
whoa, whoa, whoa.
self-defense.
Whoa. That might be a stretch.
No, this is a stretch. For those on audio, I'm stretching my arms right now.
Next time on, Turner is afraid of heights. But based on our last rewatch, afraid of heights doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah,
Our winner was afraid of heights in 29. And there's a canceled train at one point in the next leg.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we'll see how that affects things. So, what'd you think of the premiere episode, Bruce?
It was a lot of fun. I love that somebody literally got a challenge that's, hey, do your job that you do in real life. That's super convenient. That's fantastic considering they're one of my teams. So,
Yeah,
I mean, she was in there when the roof closed, so that makes things a tiny bit harder. But
they still finished in fourth.
yeah, the roof closing was a twist I did not see coming, though.
I completely agree.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I thought it was a great start. There's a lot of people online complaining.
Matt is fun TV. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen a lot on Twitter of stop trying to make Matt happen. Stop trying to make us call him Matt. I
I
didn't
agree.
watch his Big Brother season, so I'm going to call him Matt because that's the name that's on my screen now.
It's Turner.
Nope, that's not what The Amazing Race told me. The little team name said Matt and Megan.
It's Turner.
No, I
Mhm.
refuse. They're both Turner.
But
They have the same last name. They're married.
they were not married when he was on Big Brother.
Okay, well they are now. This isn't his Big Brother season.
But it's still his name.
It's both of their names. Hence Matt.
So,
Eh, I'm gonna call him what this show tells me to call him. If he's on Big Brother again, I'll call him what that show tells me to call him.
would you?
Probably. I'm good at following directions.
Well, you're also good at lying to our audience then.
No.
I think you just proved my point.
I don't know why you're so worked up. I'm literally calling him by the name that Amazing Race puts on my screen. If you don't like that, fuss at Amazing Race. Don't fuss at me.
Yeah, people aren't fussing at you online
No, but you're fussing at me.
because you were fussing at the people online.
I wasn't fussing at them. I was just disagreeing with them.
Okay, and I'm disagreeing with you.
Cool. Cool story, bro.
Yeah, you want me to tell it again?
Is that still a thing people say? I should bring that back.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
Cool story, bro, coming back would be better than 6'7" or all the stuff that's popular now. I sound so
Yeah,
old saying that, but oh
you
well.
do. You do.
Not that our generation had great slang when we were their age. We had awesome sauce and stuff. We had stuff that was just as dumb. We just don't admit it's dumb.
Yeah, that's
Awesome
valid.
sauce wasn't dumb, but
I never said
RXD.
that was dumb.
That's what I'm saying. Like current slang is dumb, but we had dumb stuff also. People our age just don't want to admit it.
I never used a raw XD.
I didn't either, but I know people who did.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, but yeah. So 6'7". I don't remember what got me. Oh, cool story, bro. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there we go. I like Matt and Megan. They're fun.
Yeah.
Matt
And
wondering if Phil would be at the finish line, like it's not Phil's job to be at the finish line, was funny.
uh-huh.
Like, yes, of course he's going to be there. That's
Hey, we
why
don't
he's
know how
here.
much Amazing Race Turner has seen.
Fair enough. So, yeah, I like Matt and Megan. I like my teams. Rubina and Christine are fun. Are Kylan and Taylor my team?
Yeah.
They're fun. I think they'll end up finishing better than they did this time. But yeah, it's a fun cast.
Okay, so let's dive into some power rankings.
Yes.
And so, that being said, power ranking time. Bruce, who do you have in 12th?
Well, I have Kat and Alex
Okay.
because she can't. It's the first leg, and she's already falling apart.
Yep.
So, not a great draft pick by me there.
To be fair, it was the 6th round.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, I agree. I think that the pick I got right after you is 1,000 times better.
Who was
But
that?
Jack and Chelsea.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you gave me a Big Brother winner in the 6th round.
Yeah, but winning Big Brother doesn't mean they're going to be good at this game.
A Big Brother winner who was dominant in the social, strategic, and physical parts of her game.
Well, that is all three parts of the game, yes.
Yeah,
But
not
this is
every
a
Big Brother
different
winner.
game.
Right, but what I'm saying is she has challenge prowess.
Yeah. Josh Martinez won Big Brother. I wouldn't draft him expect him to do well on this game.
I would.
I wouldn't expect him to do bad either. I just kind of don't know what to expect from Josh. Whether if he gets into an argument with someone and starts getting super emotional, it's going to go downhill. But
I mean, all he has to do is keep winning challenges. I mean, that's the
yeah,
beauty of the Amazing Race.
yeah, he'd do better at that than the challenge, probably.
Probably. I actually love Josh Martinez on the challenge.
I like him. He's good TV. He gets in his feels so easily sometimes.
He does.
And the season where he was like, I know this is a you and me thing, trying to force this rivalry with Wes, and Wes just says like, yeah, this isn't a you versus me thing. I don't think about you. Was kind of funny, but oh, shout out to Josh. He's of course listening. Also, why wouldn't he be? Him and
Why wouldn't
Ricky
he be?
Bush.
Um, Cat and Alex were also my 12.
Yeah,
I don't think Alex is that good at this game, and I think Cat is way too dramatic and emotional and is going to get in her head and make her downfall worse. Who do you have in 11?
in 11, I have, and they're gonna move forward, but I have them here because of this episode. Matt and Megan.
Almost goes home.
Yeah, I think they're better than they were this episode, but I only have one episode to go off of right now. So,
Hmm. Yeah, I have Angela and Lexi here. I don't think they're gonna do great. I think they're better than Cat and Alex, but I don't think they're as good as any of the teams I have above them. So,
yeah,
who you got at 10?
Angela and Lexi.
That's
They're
what I
not
figured.
going very far, but they had a better episode than the teams behind them.
And this is where I put Turner and Megan.
And the little bit that I know about Angela, the whole segment of her being such a helicopter parent is not surprising.
Oh, not at all.
That
But I have Turner and Megan here.
nice.
Um, I think that they are better, better than even 10th place probably. But I don't think that I can justify any better than this based on the
Yeah,
performance they gave us so far.
yeah.
Who you got at 9?
At number 9, I have Joseph and Adam.
Okay.
They finished eighth. I think Kyland and Taylor are a little bit better than them, so I swapped them.
I have Hannah and Simone here.
Interesting.
They were the 7 finish. I do think that the teams that finish in 8 and 9 are overall better. Hey, talk for a minute. I gotta take this phone call. Do
Okay.
show and tell. Hello.
So
What's up?
speaking of show and tell, 1 second, guys. Let's get this is one of my dog's balls she likes to play with. And when I squeeze it, it makes a sound. It's got these little like plasticky sheets inside of it that make it all crunchy. And she hears me crunching it. So,
Okay, let me let me hop back on this real quick, but he's gotta call me back. So,
okay.
um, okay, Hannah and Simone. I think that both Joseph and Adam and Taylor and Kyland are better than them. So that's why I put them here. There, here he is. Go back to your show and tell.
Oh, okay. He's leaving again.
Hello.
These are some straws on my recording desk that came with my water bottle I got over the summer that I did not use. I haven't used yet. This is a lid. It came with three different lids. This is one of them. It's just flat, and you take the whole thing off and drink. I haven't used that because the opening on the water bottle is really big. And this is another lid that came with my water. I'm supposed to put a straw in. I've used this one a little bit, not a ton. It has this little top piece on here. If you see it opens, and then you just drink out of that. I changed this one for a different one that has a screw top that you drink out of. And so that was are my water bottle lids. Here I have a Red Lobster gift card that I don't think I've used, so that might be helpful sometime. And yeah, hey, come here. I'll show you guys my dog. Mercy, come. Here, there we go. Look, guys, this is my dog. See? Oh, I know. She's look at the camera. But yeah, this is a really fun season of Amazing Race so far. Yes, get down. Of Amazing Race so far. I don't like the one continent, but I think it's a fun cast. And so I'm excited to see what happens. There's a lot of fun personalities here.
Okay, I'm back for good this time.
Cool.
Okay, who do you have at number 8?
Number 8, this is Hannah and Simone.
Okay.
I just, they're solid. I think other teams are better.
Fair enough. My 8 is Joseph and Adam. I think they're probably better than 8 even, but um, I think this season is really just stacked with teams, good
Yeah,
team, and so I had trouble finding anybody I was willing to put below them, anybody else. So
yeah.
who do you got at 7?
This is Kyland and Taylor. I think they're going to be really good, but I only have this episode to go off of. So given that they finished ninth, I don't feel I can put them higher than 7.
Okay,
But they're going
7th
to
I
be
have
good. They're
Chris.
going to be around for a while.
Yeah, I have Christine and Rubina here,
Nice.
and I know they finished 4th, but I think that some of these teams that finished even below them have a little bit more promise. And I don't think Christina and Rubina are going home anytime soon. There's certain things that worry me though, like maybe stature or physical limitations that might move some of these teams forward a little more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Who do you got at 6?
At 6, I have Jack and Chelsea. I think they're really good. They're really fun. They have a great chemistry, and so I'm excited to watch them.
I also have Jack and Chelsea at 6.
And they finished 6, so you and me in the finish order all were together on that one.
Yeah, I really like them. I'm really stoked that I got them with my last pick. and I think they're going to be around for a little bit.
Yeah.
Who do you have in fifth?
In fifth, this is where I have Natalie and Stephanie. We didn't see much of them edit wise, but they're a fun team and they did real well.
Yep. I have Taylor and Kyland here.
Nice.
Um, you said you couldn't justify putting them any higher than seventh. I justified it. I just think that they're the probably I would say the best, maybe now I'll say second best, um, most complete.
Yeah,
And so I think they're going to bounce back.
fair.
Fourth,
Fourth is it's Rubina and Christine, but what my phone says is Rubik's and Christine, like a Rubik's cube. So Rubina slash Rubik's and Christine are my fourth place team. And I don't know if they'll stay this high. I think they might go down, but for the first episode, this is where they are.
I have Izzy and Paige here.
Nice.
I think they're really good. I think they might struggle a little bit with the physical, but I think that in a lot of the non so physical and the detail oriented in the performing arts in a lot the challenges that make up the majority of this show, they are going to be really good at.
Yeah.
Who do you got at three?
At number three, I have Izzy and Paige. They are they had a good first episode. I don't have much to say.
Okay. I have Natalie and Stephanie here.
Nice.
I'm really high on them.
I hope they
Um,
do really well.
yeah, they finished fifth here. I think that there's potential to even move further forward. I got them in three.
Yeah. And so
Two,
at two, I have Tucker and Eric. They were really solid from beginning to end.
I also have Tucker and Eric here, and I expected that based on what I know about Tucker, and they performed exactly like I thought they would. And I'm happy with their performance in second place here.
Yeah,
And that means we both have Jag and Jazz at one.
we do. They won. So,
And pretty handedly, I'd say.
uh-huh.
So that was our power ranking. The other thing we do at the start of every season is a likability ranking. And this is all 13 teams, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you have that in front of you ready to go?
Sure.
So he doesn't. That's what that means.
No, I do.
That's a phone.
Yeah, the notes are on my phone.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you actually made one or not. So, because when you said sure, that didn't give me a whole lot of confidence.
Well, you never have confidence in me anyway. So,
That's not true.
I know. It's fun to say though. So, yeah, who do you have?
So, who's your least favorite team, Bruce? 13.
13 is Izzy and Paige. I'm just not an Izzy
Really?
fan.
Really?
Yeah, it is what it is.
That is not what I expected. Are you going to elaborate or we're leaving
I
it there?
did. I'm just, for whatever reason, not a huge Izzy fan. She seems super petty. And the like pretending to throw up when Jag was given something, I'm not a fan of. So,
My number 13 last place is Kat and Alex. I absolutely can't stand her already.
yeah,
She annoys me.
that's my 12.
That's your 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything to add?
Uh, Not really. That she's already falling apart having a breakdown on the first episode. So,
Hmm. My 12 is Angela and Lexi because I'm not an Angela fan in the least.
Yeah. So
Who's
my
your 11?
my 11. This is hard because there's 13 teams, and I feel like there's a lot of them we didn't get a ton of edit from, just because it's hard when you have so many teams in a certain amount of time. It's hard to give everyone screen time.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna not like Angela based on what I've heard of her Big Brother season. I've only seen her in this episode in the one episode of Big Brother 27 she was on. So I'm gonna put them here, but it's just because I'm kind of indifferent, not because I actually don't like them.
Mm. My 11 is Jack and Enzo.
Enzo liking the fish was hilarious.
Yeah, they were good TV, but I can't forgive Enzo for what he did to my girl Desi on the Challenge USA. So
Yeah,
he's got to be down here somewhere.
yeah.
10?
At 10, this is where Jack and Enzo come in. Just
Man, I think you're just copying me.
no, it's not. But like, what else am I supposed to say? That like his redeeming quality is he liked the taste of raw herring. So he doesn't give me much to work with.
That's fair.
Of course, it's fair. I said it.
That that was crazy. Okay. My 10 is Tucker and Eric.
Yeah,
Um, Not that I don't like them, but I don't like them as much as most of these other teams. And I don't know. Tucker's really good, and I expect him to go very far, and that's why I drafted them as my first overall pick. But Tucker's also got kind of an ego about him,
yeah,
and he's kind of it's just the way he carries himself, and um, I don't I don't like it as much as I like some of these other teams. So here we are,
yeah.
number 9.
Number 9, I have Hannah and Simone. I don't dislike them. I don't really have strong feelings either way.
Mm. My 9 is Joseph and Adam. And it's kind of that idea of it's not that I have a problem with them, and they could climb because I liked Joseph on Big Brother 24. But I just really like some of these other teams. I mean, I can't find another team that I like less
Yeah,
than them. Who do you got at 8?
this is Joseph and Adam. They're
Okay.
again, we're just kind of in this stretch of I'm indifferent so far. They seem fun. Other teams seem more fun, or I have more background with other teams.
Fair. And my 8 was year 9, Hannah and Simone.
Yeah,
I really like them, and I think they could be like is I think there's potential for basically any team at this point in my top 8 to become my favorite team
yeah,
at any point of the season. But um, simply just right now, this is where I have to put them.
fair.
7?
At 7, I have who have I not said? Oh, Matt and Megan.
Wow.
I got the top 8 of my rankings, and apparently got distracted because I have the top 3 I wrote down during the episode. Then like yesterday, I was making likability rankings starting from the bottom,
Hmm.
and I have 13 through like 8, and then 1, 2, 3.
I kind of expected Matt and Megan to be higher for you in how
Oh,
you talked about them.
he's a ton of fun, honestly. I like him.
Yeah. And in 7, I have Christina and Rubina.
And that's who I have in 6. They're fun. They were great at the flower challenge, even in the dark. But
And it's funny because I have Turner and Megan at 6.
oh, nice.
Yeah. I think they're fun. I love them. I just hope they can stick around so that we can get some more content from them.
Yeah.
5?
Number 5. This is Tucker and Eric.
Okay.
I like them, but I like other teams better.
Fair,
And Matt and Megan will probably pass them next week.
fair. Here's where I have Taylor and Kyland.
Interesting.
I love Kyland, and
Yeah.
Taylor's cool. There's just some teams that I've been drawn to a little more than that. But I love the Kyborg, man.
Yeah. And that was what number?
That was five, so this is four.
Wow. So my least favorite team so far is in your top four. That's funny.
Yeah.
And number four, this is where I'm going to go with Jack and Chelsea. I like them a lot. They're really fun. I like the parent kid duo dynamic. They're going to be around for a little while.
Yeah, I also have Jack and Chelsea at the four.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they're great. I would love to see them do very, very well here. Um, I think they're just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Number three,
Number three. This is. Who have I not said?
so you have Jag and Jazz, Natalie and Stephanie, and Taylor and Kylan.
That's right. Okay, here it is. Yeah, this is where Jag and Jazz come in. They're really fun, but I like the other two teams more.
That's I'm kind of shook by one of your moves so far.
Yeah, it surprised me too if it's the one I think it is. But
Jag and Jazz were my three as well.
nice.
I like them a lot. I just like these two teams a little more. At two,
At two is Kyland and Taylor. I came
what the hell?
not having it, not having it. Ooh, you said a no word, but not having a ton of expectations. I know Kylan from the challenge. I knew nothing about Taylor. They're getting a good edit here. They're fun. They're playing it really smart and making new relationships with their Express Pass rather than just building ones that are already built. So they're fun so far.
Yeah, I have Izzy and Paige here.
Okay.
Um, they're your least favorites. They're
Yeah.
my second overall team. You hate Izzy. I love Izzy. I think that
I don't
that
hate her. She's just not my vibe at all. I feel like
I
we
think
wouldn't get along very well.
I think that she's a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to see her on here.
Yeah, that's fair.
And what the heck are you doing with Natalie and Stephanie at one?
Because I came in already liking Natalie.
I forgot about that.
She did couple seasons of the challenge that I liked her on. So she was my favorite coming in.
I really didn't expect that at all.
You didn't expect me to put my existing favorite at the top of my favorites rankings.
Well, I forget about Natalie being on the challenge. I
Uh,
also expected you to have Kylan and Taylor as your favorite
eh, I like
coming in.
him. I knew nothing about her coming
And
in.
you know nothing
So,
about about Stephanie. I knew.
yeah, that's fair. But I put both people I was familiar with and liked at the top two spots. So,
Yeah. Well, I was not familiar with her at all.
yeah,
And I really enjoy them. And so they haven't got a lot of content yet. Hopefully that changes. But they're my number one likability. I really thought that I was going to be like the only person who would have them at number one. I really forgot that she was on the challenge.
yeah. I know she did Final Reckoning in at least one of the War of the Worlds. I'm looking it up.
But
Yeah,
for the record,
Vegetta's Final Reckoning in the first War of the Worlds and went to the Final Reckoning final.
but for the record, your likability ranking should um, stem from how well you liked them on here, not how well you liked them before.
That was not stipulated to me.
But that's just kind of implied.
No.
Yeah, that's
I
how we've
ranked
always
it
done
based
it.
on who my favorite teams were. I'm not gonna sit and write a whole War and Peace size book of definitions and rules. I'm gonna rank who my favorites are. You're overcomplicating it.
Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and argue it, but that was a fun premiere.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So
Go.
do you have any final thoughts before we wrap up
About the show? No.
about the show? Thank you for I didn't even have to clarify it. You did it for me. Um Make sure that you're checking out the other shows on the Reality Realm Network. Tribal Council Chat is just hopped in for a new season of Survivor. Uh Next Generation Challenge podcast is um working away at some Challenge 41 content. BB Brains just wrapped up its first season. And Roundtable Talk should be back soon, hopefully, to talk about Traders Canada.
Yep.
Um, you can check out all of that, and I believe you can even check out on the Tribal Council chat feed a special episode talking about
Baseball playoff.
baseball.
Yep.
So make sure to check all those things out. You can also get on our socials. You look us up at Pitstop Pals on Facebook or Instagram, Reality Realm Network or Reality Realm Podcast Network on TikTok. You can find our stuff on YouTube and in Spotify for recordings of any of these shows. And make sure to buy stuff from our Redbubble merch store. All of that being said, my friends, we are back and we are better than ever for the Amazing Race 38. The world is waiting for you. Good luck.
Travel safe.
Go.
Yeah.